You can invest in the future. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys are tuning in with me on X as well. We have started to go live on YouTube, live on X, and we're going to let this fill up a little bit. And I've been having a lot of fun tapping with the community in this fashion. So we're going to let this fill up. We're going to let the chat fill up. This is something that we've been doing. This is one that was a money bag alert. If you're interested in these money bag alerts, they are free and always will be free. I want you guys to tap the link in the description. I also have a shameless plug of XPX token, the token I will be launching. But I'm going to let you guys fill up this room a little bit more. Fill it up on X. Leave some comments down below. Are you a new subscriber? Are you an OG subscriber? Are you a new follower? Are you an old follower? What are you bullish on? What's your bags that you're bullish on as we start to fill up this broadcast, and we also, start to fill it up on X as well. We're going to talk about Kendu. We're going to talk about Pepe. We'll talk about Sheeb. We'll talk about GME. I like Kendu. This community is very strong. And I think this community, you should not fade this community. We see that the main page is live over there. This is a community that's very, very strong. You guys don't want to fade this community. I'm really digging that community. But I'm also digging this one called Peyton. This is Trump's first dog. And this is a money bag alert. Let's give them some time to get up in here. And let's actually share my space. And you guys can help me as well. You guys leave some comments, right? We got 6 viewers. You guys click up here, copy the link, and share this space if you guys can. If you guys are rocking with me, it's that easy to do that and help me get your bag some more awareness. So I'm waiting for you guys to do that. Let's let this space fill up a little bit more. We got 9 people up in here. We can get a little bit more. I'm shilling it in the Money Bags Mansion link right now. Let's show this a little bit more. We're at 8 people. I want to get some more people, more people, more people, more people. Call them in, call them in. We're going to have some fun. We've been having, quite a bit of fun and calling the plays. And we'll take a peek at Peyton right now as it fills up. You can see that we're doing really good as far as the correction happened. Calling it a money bag alert. You can see where we called it over here. We'll zoom in right now. This is, Trump's first dog. And I think this narrative is still fresh. I think it's still going to do good. There's always going to be a pullback. Anybody who got in the Money Bags Mansion, we made the video over here. That's why all these lines are covered up already, because this is what I said were the potentials for Peyton. If it rocked up and came back down, it had the potential to rock up, and boy, did it rock up. Hopefully you guys are tapped in with me, okay? We are printing, and yes, there has been a correction, but we also noticed that there has been, this trend has been broken, right? There's been a really steep downtrend right here for the most part, and it has been broken, and now there's some consolidation. We're going to talk about that in the bit. We got 9 people. We're filling up. I need some more people up in here. Like, comment, 10 people. There we go. I need you guys to share the space as much as you guys can. Share your bag in the comments. Like, what are you holding? What are you bullish on? Is it a base blockchain? Is it the Solana blockchain? Let me know what you guys are bullish on. Let me get my water really quick as we fill this room up really quick. I've learned my lesson on these live streams. We need water on a regular basis. We're doing this live. We're not going to be scripted or none of that stuff, right? But, these live streams take a lot out of you. Yeah, they do. Okay, we got 9 people up here. But I think Peyton is a good one, all right? Well, we'll let the room fill up organically. I'm not going to, go crazy about it. But I think Peyton is something to keep an eye on. Obviously, profits were taken. I'm still thinking that this is a play. It's looking really good as far as getting back over these prices would be bullish. We're always going to be talking about these psychological barriers. We'll mark it up, deleting that 0, getting back above here. This range, obviously there's this little range, but if we zoom out, really deleting that 0 is the main one. If we zoom in, as far as prices, this is 506. We're looking good, honestly. If you look at after this downtrend and we're kind of, making higher lows right now, this is really healthy. Anything above the 6.5 is good. As far as market cap, everything above $2.5 million market cap is healthy. We're going to see pullbacks. This is just crypto. It's going to happen. It's part of it. And it's almost like it really tests you to see if you got those diamond hands, right? But we're doing exactly what we want. We got, higher lows happening back to back. We could see that happening back to back. That's 3 higher lows. Making a support up in here, that'd be healthy, right? Breaking up. I really want to, I'm not focused on the smaller range, but it is something that's going to play some effect, but that's the mid range. But really, this deleting the 0 is where things are going to get important and stuff. But we have to pay attention of getting back over this range and making support, because when we look back, this is a range that we want to respect before it pumps, right? This is a prior resistance. We broke above it. We pulled back like we always talk about, made a support, pumped up a little bit more, pulled back, made one more support, and rallied all the way up. Exactly. If we look back, I'm not always going to be right. I don't want you guys thinking that I'm always going to be right. That's definitely not going to be the case. But if you look, pump up, back down, it's hidden underneath there. You can see that. It's right there. And that's what happens a lot of times. And that's why I keep stressing that, because I want you guys to be able to weather and be stoic in those moments of when it pulls back up. But it has to be in an upward trend. You can't be doing that when it's going down. The trend is your friend. When it's in the uptrend like this, like we're having right now, this is okay to keep riding every time it pulls back and it rocks up. You know, we got a slight uptrend right now. It's not as steep as this one, because this one obviously has some FOMO, a lot of hype, and I'm sure it'll build up, you know, especially if you guys are tapping in, you guys are new to the space right now. Like, comment, and share this space right now. It's very important. Subscribe to the channel. It's very, very important. You guys, I've been doing this for you guys because you guys have been having me very enthusiastic. The overwhelming response to me going live on X and on YouTube at the same time has been so high that I'm not going to stop doing this for you guys. I could see it on the YouTube algorithm. I could see it on the X algorithm. And I love doing this for you guys. So, you know, Peyton's looking good. We're looking good. And we're looking at these prices at 6.556. We can get back above there. We're in the money. Obviously, when we get back above deleting the zero, we get back into the testing of saying, hey, are we going back to all-time highs? You know, that wick all the way up here where it looks like we went. What is that? Right around, what was that? Deleting a couple zeros? Almost en route to delete the next zero. So that was pretty bullish, actually. So no, did delete 1 0. We deleted 1 0. So that was 5 zeros, and we went to 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's still 5 zeros. Okay. I was tripping for a second. All right, still 5 zeros on that one. But nonetheless, pumping up to get into the twos, right? We see the price going up, delete the zero, put the 1 on there, march all the way up, get into the twos. This is going to be the next section that we'll pay attention to, the next range, and notice the tops hit right around here. So this is going to be that next zone that we'll pay attention to. As far as market cap, we want to pump to 3, then it's going to be 3.5, 4.0, 4.5, and so forth like that. But making a support up here in the future is going to be very bullish. Do I think this one has what it takes to test all-time highs? Yeah, because it's Trump's first dog. It's it's Trump's first dog. Like, I think that's good, right? Trump's first dog. Let me know in the comments. Is that good enough, it being Trump's first dog? I think that has some power. They changed up the website a little bit. I think keeping the Trump stuff theme is pretty good, though. Let's go to the X. And then we'll do the thing where we check their where we also check, you know, how many exchanges have been listed on or lack of. This is a money bag alert. This Peyton, Trump's first dog. This is very bullish, okay? Do not sleep on this one. This is with Trump in the running and it's still being very fresh. This has still got a lot. This still got a very hot narrative. Could the narrative die down if Trump loses the election? Absolutely. That could happen. But I don't see that happening as far as like that narrative fading right now anytime soon. We're going to keep this water thing open, man. All right, we're tapped in for real. We have to be ready for this. All right, so we got 3 days since launch. Number 1 ETH trending, Safeguard trending, DEX tools trending, DEX screener trending, CMC listed, CG listed. This is important to cover. Etherscan updated. Let's like and retweet this. The Peyton community. You guys know that I called you guys as a money bag alert when nobody was looking at you guys. If you guys are tapped in with me right now, like, comment, and subscribe. Share this space. I mean, it's all up to us. Your bag is in your hands right now. We got 18 people over here on X, and we got some people tuning in on YouTube. So I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Much love, much respect. So let's look at the next play while we're right here. Let's go ahead and check on GME while we're on ETH. This is the GameStop. This thing's been going pretty crazy as well. It's at $4.5 million market cap. Let's start off with their website. Let's close Peyton out real quick. Peyton's still looking good. Let's go to their website. What I wanted to show you guys was on Peyton, the lack of exchanges have been listed on. These are all fresh. They're not going to be listed on many exchanges. It's like we got a new little pump going on right now, and it's safe to say that that's okay. GameStop right now on ETH, this thing is going to roar. I mean, what a beautiful uptrend. We can see it right there, right? That's a nice uptrend. Let's go to their website first and then their X. GameStop, how to buy. Welcome to the world of GameStop. In September 2019, Gil under the username Deep F Value posted the subreddit Wall Street Bets and screenshot of a trade consisting of roughly 53,000 long position in the GameStop. That was, I mean, the movie was amazing too. I mean, the movie was almost like gave you inspiration, man. It really moved you to really be on some stuff. Nonetheless, his argument helped attract a flood of retail cash into GameStop during the first days of the valuation spike in late January 2021. Hundreds of thousands of people downloaded investment app like Robinhood to join the action. That's what's happening right now with GameStop on Solana. It's taking off. I mean, and it can happen over here. It can happen over here. Best believe that. It can happen over here. You guys let me know down in the comments, can it happen over here? I think it can. I think this thing is going to keep the narrative is too strong. This GameStop narrative it's powerful. It's kind of like the Pepes. It's kind of like the Shiba Inus. It's a strong narrative because it's like us versus them, right? Let's check their X account, and then we'll do some price prediction, technical analysis as the room grows, as you guys share and like the retweet to space. Really appreciate it. You guys are tapping. Let me check what we're looking like on YouTube. Yeah, definitely tapped in. Okay, that's what's up. Appreciate it. New subscribers, new followers. Okay, so let's give them a follow. It's at GME on ETH _. Do not sleep on this one. Obviously, not financial advice. Do your own research. We got an active community, as we can see. It's not going to be listed on many exchanges because, as we can see, we don't even got CMC or CG yet. But that lets me know that there's still a lot of potential for this one to grow because it has a strong community. This narrative is very hot as far as the GameStop narrative right now, us versus them. I mean, this is fresh right now. So you guys see that on Solana, that thing tested everybody, squeezed everybody all the way till it was nothing. And then now it's in the hundreds of millions, $100 million market cap. And who could have called that? Honestly, who could have called that? Let's go ahead and mark this chart up, and then we'll go on to the next one. If you guys want something on here, if you guys got a bag that you guys want to support, let me know down in the comments. Or if you don't, it's all good. You guys don't have to do that either. Let's go ahead. It's a 15-minute chart. Let's see where we're at. Let's mark up the all-time high. That's the wick. It's really right around here, this mid-range right here, this bigger range. We're going to layer it up a little bit more. The volume's, at 12 million. I think it's settled down since it's actually had its pumped. But we're going to see where we can get into fitting on this one. This is obviously people don't want to see it, but, anything where it gets underneath deleting the zero is going to be a nice spot to load up the bag. Right here will be a nice spot to start to enter. If it could hold on to this is the delete the zero section. If it could hold on to that, but also keep a little bit on the side just in case it continues to pull back. And you like this narrative, but you're like, hey, I know this is crypto and it might test me. And I want to see if I could save a little bit and DCA my way into it, right? Because it might bounce in here, it might wick down, test people a little bit more, and then start to climb back up to go up. Or it might just start to hold on to this right above deleting the zero and then start to pump back up. That is a possibility. It could trade within this range right here and then try to get above that range, which is that 15.5. So it'll be 15.5. Keep that in mind. All right. So let's go on to the next one really quick. We're going to shoot through these as fast as we can and load up on these. We've done Pepe. I mean, we're going to keep talking about Pepe, obviously, on the channel because Pepe's en route to go to $5 billion market cap, and we've been calling it on the channel for a while, and it's still doing its thing. So, yeah, Pepe's not going to stop. Pepe's not going to stop. Next target, we got it marked up. If we zoom out, we got it marked up. It's way up here at 1500. We can do that. Okay. Oh, yes, I did. My bad. I got you, bro. My bad. That's auto text and trying to get it as fast as I can. My bad. Let me come over here. Let me get that right for you guys because I can update that actually. I can actually update that. Hold on 1 second. Good eye, bro. Thank you. Okay, it's updated. It should be updated. Yeah, there we go. It should be updated. I appreciate it, man. Sometimes we mess up. I'm looking at this all day, every day. Sometimes we mess up. Yeah, I appreciate you. Brother. And you know what? Let's see where Ken Do's at right now. I like this community. I gravitated to it. I like communities like that pull in, that even can come check on me like this and hold me accountable for stuff like that. And I appreciate that. That's a real friend that could be like, hey, you got a booger in your nose, right? It's like, bro, don't let me have broccoli in my teeth walking around. It's like, come on, man, look out for me. Like, I'm not going to be perfect all the time and stuff. So, I really appreciate that. I can handle that. So I appreciate that, brother. Let's go to Can Do right now, because they can do. I really like this community. I know there's some pullback. We're still within that range that we talked about. That always watching. I appreciate that. And we're still in that range. I know we pulled back a little bit. There was a little yank back, but we're right back what we were talking about. Let's get updated on their X, and then we'll talk about that consolidation that we talked about. And yeah, we had a little wick. I seen people a little bit nervous about that, but we're right back in that same price range. And I've even said, if you put the Bollinger Bands, this is the low band, this is the middle band, and this is the high band. So yeah, sometimes we'll pay attention to the middle band, but really we're just trading within this range. It's still really healthy. But let's go ahead and do some justice. Go to their X page. Let's like and retweet some stuff. They've been rocking with me really hard over here on the channel, and that's how it goes, man. That's how you do that stuff. That's just how that's how you work the algorithm as well. That's exactly how you work the algorithm. So use code CANDO10 for 10% off your tickets for the massive Miss Night Club event this Friday. So Sydney is not ready for Can Do. So this is pretty cool right here. So let's like and retweet this right here. We got them in a space with Zach Humphreys. I mean, that is bullish as ever. You guys know what's up with that. Zach Humphrey is, pretty big in the space, big YouTuber as well. We only have 3 days away from this massive event. So let's like and retweet this. Use this, okay? So this is going to be Friday in Sydney, Australia. This is good marketing right here. So I like this. And you know what? We're bringing more attention to it. That's what it's all about. More engagement, letting people know what's going on. I got new subscribers that maybe didn't watch the last couple live streams. Maybe they didn't know that Can really do. All right. So it's good to let them know what's going on and let them know about this event that you guys have in Sydney, Australia. I know that that takes a lot of efforts. I know people might think it's just make a flyer and show up and yeah. Oh, the dev is there now. Oh, nice. Big shout out to the dev. I mean, he's got a strong community behind him. Look at that. I keep hitting the like and it doesn't want to stay lit. So make sure you guys come back. Give Can Do Inu a follow at Can Do Inu. Make sure the bell notification is lit. Now, yesterday we talked about these prices, and to be honest with you, they're still holding really strong, right? They're still the price is still consolidating. Are there going to be times where things like this happen? Yes, I'm not always going to be right, but I will state this because I did keep an eye on the chart because maybe I took a position, maybe I didn't, maybe you guys are not supposed to follow me, but maybe you should sometimes. Maybe you should set it and forget it, because let's talk about some OG supports right here on Can Do, right? Let's talk about this. This shouldn't bother us too much, right? Yes, it's going to happen. This one even went a lot lower when it shook everybody. But yeah, Can Do Army is back. We're in this. And I want to address this, because yesterday we talked about this consolidation, and the day before yesterday we talked about it. And we've been holding that price range pretty strong. And yes, there was a wick down and people get nervous and this, that. But, it happens in crypto. That's something that is going to happen and will continue to happen. But I believe that, when you look at these prices and you see us pumping back up to that exact same range, it shows the resilience of this community. And there's not really too much to be worried about, because when we look at it, honestly, this is the same supports that we've been hitting kind of nonstop all along this range. So this is an OG support. Shout out to my man Easy Sabo with that term OG support. But this is that OG support for Can Do, and it can do some numbers. And the dip today got gobbled up. It did get gobbled up, right? And that's what we got to do, right? The dips are going to happen. The dips are going to happen. The rips are going to happen. I still think that this is very bullish. We see another little downtrend right here, but it's really nothing to worry about. Now that we're breaking out of this downtrend, going right back into that range, which is going to be that $40 million. Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm rocking with you guys, bro. I'm rocking with you guys. When it comes to the market cap, as far as market cap prices, anything above the $40 million market cap is going to be bullish. But there's going to be fluctuations. There's going to be some shaking out. There's going to be some non-believers. There's going to be some jeets, some panic sellers. And that's why it helps when you guys share these videos and share these streams. We help cure that a little bit, because people can handle consolidation. People can handle when it pumps up to come back down. They can handle those types of motions because we're letting them know that these things happen. So consolidation above this $45 million range to me is very bullish. Getting above the $50 million range that's going to be up here, which you can see some wicks actually even touching. Let's mark it up. Let's talk about it. It's right here. It's right in our face. Look at this. Right here, even right here, all right here. This is all because that $50 million market cap. That is that psychological barrier that you got to pay attention to, because people pay attention to, and, prices get rejected. But now we're in the range to go march towards back that $50 million market cap, which can do, right? It can do that. So I think can do that. In what time frame can it do it? I'm not sure. There could be a lot of consolidation. There could be none. The crypto markets are bearish, but the meme space right now seems to be picking up, especially with something like this. This one's already proved I know this is still fresh, being only February, but in crypto time, it's proven that it's here to stay. Yes, we can do it. Oh, yes, I love that one. Yes, we can do it. Absolutely. Let's get above this $45 million market cap, hold above the 40, play and flirt and dance with the $45 million market cap, and then getting above that to go ahead and push towards that $50 million market cap will be the next zone. And then we'll zoom out and we'll be talking about all-time highs. I honestly know for a fact that we will be doing either a long-form content video on Kendu about them breaking their all-time high, or we'll be doing a live stream about Kendu breaking its all-time high. But one way or another, we will be covering a video or something of the matter in maybe not tomorrow, maybe not tonight, but in a matter of time where we're talking about Kendu breaking his all-time highs. I really like this community. I like where it's going, and let's check this out. Let's keep diving a little bit deeper and do our due diligence, do our own research, right? Yes, love from the Kendu fam. Love the Kendu fam. You guys have been pulling up nonstop. I've been shilling you guys really hard just because you guys are working for your bag, and I love that camaraderie. That camaraderie is actually very, very contagious, and I will keep talking about Kendu, man, because we can do. So now we got L Bank, right? Were we listed on L Bank before? Were we already listed on L Bank? I'm reading the chat. If you guys could let me know that. But it goes to show that we still got Bitmart, we still got Gate.io, we still got Mexi. When you got a community this big, I mean, and if we start to create some serious volume, I'm not sure if we had L Bank. I almost feel like I would have mentioned that. Did I miss that? We appreciate you too. For a month or maybe. Okay, on L Bank. I appreciate you guys, man. We got the Kendu Army fam up here communicating together on YouTube and on X. I really appreciate you guys. So we've been on L Bank for a month, but that goes to show you that the team and the community is also working towards getting listed on more exchanges, right? So we're understanding the roadmap of where we're going with this one. And to me, that's very bullish. And we're going to go and touch on their website really quick. We'll go to their socials one more time. I'm milking it because I love this community a little bit. I want you guys to come over here. Uniting the 6 native Japanese dog breeds. Kendu is the keeper of peace, the perseverer of life, and the protector of unity. Witness the rise of the next billion-dollar meme ecosystem. Will you join the pack? So I'm asking you guys, will you guys join this pack? And I did a deep dive where I went over the website. I want you guys to go check it out, do your own research. But I'm liking this one. And it was the community. When I first joined that TG, the way they were rocking with me, it was just amazing. And that stuff is contagious. So in the short term, let's Kendu get above that 40, then that 45, then the 50. But we will be sooner or later. We will be making a video about, hey, I told you so. Kendu has what it takes to break his all-time high and then be in the running. And let's just mark it to go to that $100 million market cap. Let me know down in the comments down below if you guys believe Kendu can get to that $100 million market cap and beyond, because that's where things get crazy. That's where we start talking about leaving the moon boots on, because if you don't leave them on, you might wake up and you might see a GME scenario where next thing you know, they're cruising in the hundreds of millions, okay? In terms of volume, Kendu has regularly been trending on ETH and hit number 1 last week. Yes, L Bank listed. Nice. And there's going to be more listings. That's what I'm saying. Like, when the volume continues to rise, we got a steady volume right now. We got $1.2 million in trading volume right now, which is very bullish. But as the volume continues to rise, these exchanges, the game has changed. It's not the same game as like before, when it was like, you had to beg to get on the exchange. Now, to get on Binance, is it get a little bit harder? Yeah, Binance is still gatekeeping a little bit. Let's be real. But as far as everything, moon boots, and helmet on, sir. I like that, Alex. Big shout out to Alex C joining us on YouTube, man. Big shout out to the Can Do fam. Appreciate you guys. But man, when you think about it, the exchanges have the narrative has changed with them. Their game has changed where they're not going to be. We don't have to beg them no more. Now you do have to gatekeep. Binance is still gatekeeping a little bit, but as far as the other exchanges, they want to onboard the investors. They want new memberships. They want that volume on their exchange. So it's gotten a lot easier. And when we create the volume, they'll just start listening like crazy back to back. We've seen that with some of the hottest ones right now. Yes, Kendu is some alpha right now. That is the alpha. All right, man. Big shout out to the Kendu fam. Let's take a look at this one right here. What is this one? We got a frog. Is this a new frog? Okay. Came out on the 3rd. Check Boomer. Okay, we'll check Boomer. You know what? We'll check Boomer. Let's check this frog out really quick. This one's on ETH. Not financial advice. I want you guys to do your own due diligence. We're just doing this kind of live. Kendu, I'm going to leave this up here for you guys because I rock with you guys like that. Also, make sure you guys tap in with the token I will be launching on Smart DeFi. It is xpxpay.com. Go do your own research. Well, we will be updating the website because we're launching on BNB and Base simultaneously because we know that narrative is very strong, and we're making sure that our investors are not going to miss out on that narrative. And that's why we'll talk about Boomer next. The Unraveling Reality. Ooh, that's a good name. Oh, that's a good name. Oh, I'm sure we can have some talks for a while. Unraveling Reality. I'm sure we can have some fun and we can challenge. Look at this chart. This is a funky chart, everybody. This is a funky looking chart. All right, do your own research. This is a funky looking chart. Let's just say that. Not to say that it's not a real chart, right? Let's just check some things out. And then we'll check Boomer. Frog, OpenAI unofficial, official mascot. I don't know the story behind this one. I don't want to do a deep dive on it. I kind of want to see what's going on with the community and all that, because who knows what happened. That chart is peculiar, to say the least, because it got tested. It ran up, it rugged, basically ran all the way up to Valhalla, yanked back down, and now it's consolidating. But you know what? We'll cover it on the channel. If you guys are part of this community, tap in with me later on. We'll just mark this range up. If this thing breaks out of here, people don't care what it's about. As long as it does that, people are back in it to win it. And that is 5. What is that? 8 zeros 5. If it can get back above this one has some potential. Let's check the X page really quick. Appreciate you as well. Appreciate you as well, man. We'll check Boomer next. This one's interesting, man. It has some potential. Market cap's not that high. If it could do something like this again and surprise everybody, man, anything can happen right now in these markets. It's kind of crazy. It's been out for a while. So we got to keep an eye on this one. This one's kind of, something's going on with this. I don't know. We're going to do a deep dive on this one later on. Let's go to Boomer. Let's go to Boomer really quick, because I am bullish as ever on Boomer, because Boomer understands the narrative. Boomer understands that base is about to be turning up. Base. We are going to turn up the base. Boomer is at a $21 million market cap. Anything above this 20 is good. You guys know that we call this one as a money bag alert, and we're still up in the money bags mansion. The money bags mansion should be filling up right now. Not sure why it's not, because a lot of these charts you guys get to see that I called it early and people got to print. It is free and always is free because people are printing, and so am I. The ones that you guys got to pay for in these Discord channels, you got to pay for is because they need your money. I'm not asking you for your money because we're printing already. I'm just asking you to come rally with me, all right? Let's do this elbow to elbow. But you guys don't have to, right? Right now, Boomer's looking good, broken out of this downtrend that we talked about. We talked about this consolidation. It would be nice if it got back over that $25 million market cap. But I did state that anything above the $20 million market cap, I did talk about that, was still healthy. And that's why we got that support right there, right? So Boomer holding anything above 20 is still very healthy. I really like this community. I like the people behind it. There's some serious guys behind it. They're going to keep building this out. And their marketing is getting good, right? They're targeting. Let's get rid of this frog. We'll check this one out later. That one's interesting. They're targeting a bunch of people that are about to onboard. John, you're the man, bro. Thanks for supporting the Can Do. Absolutely. I'm going to support you guys to the very end. I'm in it with you guys already. All right? Last night when I got off the stream. All right, so let's keep it going. But I do like this narrative, and I do think that this is something that's, it's going to be relevant, and that's okay. Even if we're just on ETH, even if we're just on BNB or we're on Solana, this is good for the crypto space, because these boomers are eventually going to. No, I have not covered full far yet, and I'm going to cover that one next, because you guys pulled up on the last stream, and I got you. This is what it's all about. Everybody working for their bag and coming and pulling up, and you guys need to have the bell notification lit, because these things are not scripted and nobody knows when they're coming up. So it's important that you guys have the bell notification lit. You guys are subscribed to the channel, because only whatever you believe in up above knows when we're going to be going live. Okay, I am a very spontaneous person. I live in the moment. I am in the now. I love to be in flow state, and if you guys rock with me, you're going to be in flow state with me as well. We're going to rock with this, and we're always going to be willing to pivot and, down to pivot wherever the money's at, and that's what it means to be in flow state. And this is, I like Boomer. I'm loving this. Let's go to the X page, and we'll talk about this narrative a little bit more. Thank you guys I appreciate you guys. Tom, I appreciate those kind words, brother. Really do. Really appreciate your support. This was the first one that got me. I talked about it a bit, that I Rock Camaro. Who doesn't love a good, late 80s I Rock Camaro? You got to love that, man. I got memories, back in the day when they let younger kids drive. I'm probably like 11 years old, 12 years old, driving driving one of my buddies' I Rock Camaro T-tops and all that stuff, learning how to drive and stuff like that, very young. We got, hey, Elon Musk, what's up? You a boomer? I think Elon Musk is considered a boomer now, but he's on board. He's on board. You know what's up. But this boomer narrative is so fresh. It's so nice. It's, when you think about what's going on with Coinbase, and I know some people are mainly on Solana. I know some people are mainly, on BNB, Binance Smart Chain, whatever you guys might be on. But this is good for the whole space, because these boomers, once they get acclimated to the DeFi, that's where I was going with it. And boomers kind of taking the lead on that with educating these boomers. Okay, that's one of their things right here. So Boomer has a mission to educate and onboard users to crypto safely. So they're not even just doing it for the boomer community, they're doing it for all of us, because these boomers will eventually spill over to other blockchains once they learn how to mingle in this space, right? Let's see what they're saying over here. Let's see. Oh, okay, just a little jingle or whatever. So let's look at this really quick. It is circulating. Okay, so a little lesson right here. Let's go to the beginning of this. But basically, they're going to be teaching people. These boomers need to be educated. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've onboarded more people onto crypto, I'll say it back to back, through Coinbase than any other way. And you know what? I'm looking forward to onboard more people. And those people, once they're onboarded, they're also going to come and get onboarded with us on other blockchains that we're bullish on, all right? So Boomer, my Boomer fam, my Boomer community, my Boomer team, my Boomer gang, let's get back above this $25 million market cap. That's where we're going to want to be. But anything above the $20 million market cap is still healthy. I'll keep it real with you guys. All this right here is still good. We could be having a nice little breakout right here in this small little trend like these. Sometimes they're very narrow, man. This is crypto. Crypto's volatile. You guys got to be very, very ready for that, okay? It's violent. Okay, let's see what we got next. KeyCat, do not sleep on this one, okay, everybody? Do not think that this one can't rip into the hundreds of millions. This one's special. This one's got some special to it. I think it's squeezing people out. You can see it consolidating. We've been talking about it on the channel. Keep an eye on KeyCat. I think this one's going to be very strong long term. As far as going to the, checking the hack. Let's check the hack, everybody. This is the hack. All right. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys share this, make the jolt the YouTube algorithm for your bag. Like, make these videos pop up on the YouTube algorithm on other people's home feed. But look at KeyCat. They can't deny this volume. The volume is going to keep picking up. This one's too much. The market cap's too high. They're just squeezing everybody else out. Watch, they're going to squeeze because they already know it's going to be a sensation. And out of nowhere, it's going to be like, oh, you should have held. You should have never sold. And that's why it's important that you guys only invest what you're willing to lose. That's the best way to do it. You have so much more success like that. Set it and forget it. It's time in the market beats timing the market. Okay, so do not mix that up. All right, everybody. Now, before we get out of here, I want you guys to also go tap in with me. XPX Pay. give me a follow at Rico Moneybags and tap in with me in the Moneybags Mansion and in this token chat. We're going to be going live a lot more, but this is the project I will be launching on the Binance Smart Chain and Base, and it will be something that will be here to last in bull markets and bear markets, and we are getting very close. We'll launch very, very soon. The Smart DeFi Launchpad is ready June 1st, and we will be launching after that. We will be having Visa cards and helping people out offboard their crypto, and this is going to have a Web3 marketplace later on. And I'm also going to be doing something in 2025 here in Las Vegas, so get your passports ready here at the Caesars Palace. We're going to be having an expo, so the Can Do family can come over here if you guys are in the States. If you guys are across the pond, like some people like to say, I'm still bullish on meme tokens as well, and this is my way of showing that I'm still bullish on meme tokens, because I want to rub elbows. I know XPX Pay is a serious utility token, and there's reasons for that, because I had some real life experiences that I made solutions for, and that's why we're bringing this as a project to everybody else. But I also believe in the power of the meme token, and that's why we're going to rub elbows together at this expo in 2025 in Las Vegas in the Caesars Palace. So I want you guys to tap in with us. We're going to have a lot more spaces. xpxpay.com. The website's going to be updated to incorporate all the base stuff, but tap in with us in the TG and you guys will stay up to date. As far as the max bag, it's going to be a 3 BNB buy. You guys get in when we get in. There's not going to be no pre-sale and then dump afterwards. It's going to be a liquidity generating event where everybody gets to add to the liquidity. If you later on want to take your profits and take it off the table, those tokens get burned off the supply. You don't dump on the community, nor will the dev be able to do that, which is me, and you guys cannot hurt the chart. Nobody can hurt the chart, okay? Dig a little bit deeper. You guys are going to love this. Something special is coming. It's coming in June, so make sure you guys tap in with me. You guys will see I will pull every single lever of these 3 years of being a YouTube influencer, of being a crypto investor since 2017 to make something special happen and for us to have a great time doing it, and at the same time something that lasts during the bull runs and during the bear markets. Make sure you guys give me a follow, tap in with me. I've been loving this support so much. We're going to be going live a lot more often. This has been absolutely amazing. I want you guys to continue to come back and experience